Greetings and salutations, my name is JW608 and today I am playing StarMade. And we are back with our frigate. I was calling it a light frigate, but I don't know if it's light anymore. Anyway, we are back with I'm going to call it the Nebula class frigate because all the power systems scattered about. And we finished up, did we get all that? No, we didn't. Oops, I didn't wire up the red alert. I'll get to that later. That's a lie. But today I want to do shields. Not shields, the other one, armor. I want to design armor, but in order to design armor, I want to know where stuff is going to be trying to shoot me. So, that ship is wider than I wanted. It's considerably wider than I wanted. That's neither here nor there. Anyway, I want to know where stuff is going to try to shoot me. So, we are going to come to admin. We're going to mass spawn some ships. We're going to add the red 01. It is a pirate. Yar. And we're just going to drop them in. It's going to go pew, pew, pew. Except I'm going to do something foolish. I'm going to reboot my system. Why am I rebooting my system? Well, rebooting the system drops the shields. Actually drops everything. Why do you want to drop the shields? It's shooting you. Yes, I know it's shooting me. That's because I want this thing to do a rotation or an orbit or two. Then I want to look at the damage to see where I need to armor. In fact, I'm going to let him do a full orbit and keeping my shields down. His shields will probably be down for a while if I'm in real combat. Oop, I don't want to do that. Yep, they're starting to come back, so let's reboot again. There we go. And let's see. Anything in particular he's shooting at? Well, we will observe the damage here once he makes another full rotation. He's missing horribly on this side. How long is this thing? 220 meters. That's not long. That's not bad. It's like the top gets a little... Oh. Losing... Or got my shields back. I don't want shields. I want my shields to be not back. I guess I could use a transporter. Or use something that hits a little heavier, but I didn't want to leave huge chunks. I mean, I just wanted scratches. Scratches where things would hit. Where an orbiting AI would target. Because the AI doesn't care what it's flying, it just flies and shoots. And this, I know, would leave marks. Then we'll analyze and figure out where we need to put armor and where it needs to be, like, reinforced and stuff. Mostly it's probably going to be around the systems here. Not so much, don't really care as much about the hangars or the extra stuff over there. All right, where are you? Why am I seeing? Oh, because he's below. Okay, he's below me. My point of reference is a little odd. I thought he was above. And I was thinking, I was seeing beams come from this way and that way. And we need to Y to reboot again. So this isn't going to be a perfect representation. Okay. Right. But hopefully these systems being spread out, I'm hoping that means it won't target one in particular. All right, that is a rotation, and that is good enough for you. Destroy entity dock. I don't think there was anything docked to it, but it's good practice. So let's check her out. All right, it took out my gravity block. The swine. Also took out a chunk of the bridge. Interestingly enough, this elevator's intact. It liked the hindquarters here, this reactor, or this thruster grouping, or larger groups of thrusters. I did see it take a pot shot back here. Yeah. Some damage here as well. So maybe put up a little armor there. Not a lot of damage to the underside back here. More damage to the underside over here. Of course, this is also where the shield kicked back in. So, lots of damage to my missile groups. None to up here, but all here. I guess because it saw more massive targets and was trying to shoot through these. I'm not sure. We have broken power lines. Actually, let's reboot one more time. This actually will cause the cause everything to recycle. Huh. Those, apparently, it looks like it should have taken out enough to make these null and void. Yeah. Those should be void chambers now. Yes? No. Made lots of little reactors, but the large reactor is still enough to get going. And charge the jump drive. Okay. Inside, interior wise, these rooms got fried because they're on the outside. Elevator here got a little singed. Let's see, just looking at rooms, my block there is good. These are good. I want to armor this room up considerably. The mid bay took, looks like more starboard side damage. I don't know if that's because the shields were down longer while it was on this side or what. Door still works. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we are going to pull in his brother. And F1, F8 into it. And we're going to drop a camera block. Where are you, Mr. Camera Block? There we go. A camera block. All right. Not what I wanted. There, we'll put the camera there. And let's pull her back. Oh, this is going to be fun driving backwards. Oh, everything's inverted. Oh, just backwards, not forwards. And stop the rotation because that is close enough. All right, pull that out. And now let's grab some armor. We're going to use some gray, not dark gray, standard gray advanced. There we go. And let's reinforce the rooms I know I want reinforced before we do symmetry mode and start looking at the other. I know this room must be reinforced. Why must this room be reinforced? Because this room is the weapon systems. All right, and let's go 5 tall, and so I want it to be a little beefier than the others. In fact, this hallway leading in is also going to be a little chunkier than its friends. And let's do like that. 5, 10. All right. 2, 5, 5. There we go. All right. So I guess you could hit clean through the... It's a little more reinforced anyway. That's what matters. I'm gonna take that in and take that as if we're gonna, there we go. Just in case they try to shoot through there or something tries to shoot through there. And I add a little more reinforcement here as well. All right. I don't want to be too liberal with my advanced armor, because this stuff's going to get heavy. But I also don't want a stray hit to just totally destroy my system blocks. Go. Put another right there. All right. That works mostly, I think. Oops. Did I actually put some down? I hope not. We'll put another there and get these as well. All right. That should be goodish. Well, no, it's not going to be goodish because these just supply armor. They don't actually supply HP. So we're going to need to cover that in a skin of gray standard armor. That is advanced still. Gray standard. Because the gray standard, it provides hit points, while the advanced armor provides armor. That's why it's armor. Go and oh yes, it would be entirely plausible to shoot this out from beneath. So let's put some of these down. This is going to be more heavily defended than anywhere else inside of the vessel, including the faction module room. I think I called it the engineering is what I called it. Faction module room is what it is. All right. That is probably good-ish. Right. Because I don't expect anything to be drilling this far deep into the ship, but when it does, I want to protect my weapon systems. Okay. I also want to keep an eye on thrust. Okay, so now that we have that done, we're going to hit this, and we're going to say we need some symmetry now. Symmetry. See, this is... I'm going to try something new. This is how I've not done it in the past, and I should have done it in the past, is build armor before I built the hull. In the past, I built the hull, then armor. We're going to armor that section there, so protect our missiles. In fact, we're going to do that again, except a little shorter here. Oops. No, 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 stop that. And since I don't actually like... Go. I don't like shooting through my armor. I think you need to design a weak point into your ship. Because I don't like the idea of a missile shooting clean through the armor. I think you should be forced to at least make it semi-realistic in that manner. Let's see, how about we give this like 100 long... It's like a band here to help protect the GUI innards. Sort of like a rib cage. There we go. I like that image better. It's like the ship's rib cage. So it's not going to deflect everything, but it's going to protect against a lot of the incoming fire. And let's see, how about you? You need some ribs too. All right. That is a lot of standard armor I'm using. Or standard armor. That's a lot of advanced armor I'm using. And I am going to leave some gaps in here because gaps, air gaps is specifically, splash damage, like missiles and lasers and some cannon, anything that has splash or acid damage can't skip air gaps or can't jump air gaps. So missile probably can, but a laser or a cannon shot with acid damage, this splash damage, if you will, of the acid or of the cannon, like if a shot went here and went straight, the blocks beside it would get hit with acid damage, but they would, this gap here would prevent this line from getting hit with it, unless it traveled up and over. And it's less likely to do that. All right. Hey, where do the front of there's my front of my. I'm sure these are the weapon. I'm assuming they are, but never want to assume too much. Okay. Also, these guys here, they need more protection. Go, and let's add a little more here. The idea with the ribs is that I don't need to cover everything because no weapon's going to be that precise unless a human is driving it. And even then, no weapon's going to be that precise. And also, I'm going to use it to provide some sort of structure for the structure. There we go. Yeah, how about some there? Awesome. I didn't just sever no, I didn't sever anything. Okay. So just having these armor plates, ribs, I think I called them. I know I called them ribs. And I definitely want a couple across the main reactor bits. Definitely want some there. Go. All right, and that has dropped my mass or my thrust considerably. I added a lot of mass doing that. I also need a front plate, but I'm going to build the nose and front plate as a unit, as a like a shield on the front. So we will take care of that in due time. Huh. All right, well, I have been JW608. This has been StarMade, and I will do you cats later.